Happy Friday, Dessert Junkies. I hope you are doing well. Well, this week I thought I'd start something out there for the lovers. That's right, with Valentine's Day coming up, it's only a matter of time before you realise, oh crap, I should make something of a dessert nature for the one that I love. Well, this week I'm going to show you how to use those leftover bits from my Tim Tam cake that I showed you how to make last week. You know how I said cut it and make it look like a Tim Tam? Well, what do you do with those extra pieces? You make this. This is how you make my Black Forest Parfait.
Okay guys, first thing we're going to do is whip some cream. I've got some sugar, little bit of vanilla here. Don't be afraid if you've got vanilla beans to use them here. And we're going to whip our cream till it's nice and stiff and it holds its shape, because this is going to be an integral part of the parfait. We want it to hold its shape in the glass and hold some weight, so make sure it's nice and thick. Then I've got some things called mozzarella cherries or a sour cherry. These generally come in jars or cans. They're available from most supermarkets, and I've just taken some of them out, drained the liquids off, which I put in another container here, which is like cherry juice goodness, and then I'm going to add some brandy to it. You can use the cherry schnapps, which I'm not even going to pronounce the name of it, but I'll put the name of it below because I can't pronounce anything that's anything European to start with. Then I've got a piece of that chocolate sponge left over from the Tim Tam cake that I used as a trial. And I'm going to use cookie cutters here to get the bottom shape perfect for my container. Now you don't have to use cookie cutters here. You can use a glass like I've used. You can use a margarita glass. You can use a parfait glass. You can use one of those hipster jar things with a handle. Go for it. I'm just using a bit of that lovely cherry liquor that we've made, and I'm just going to dab it lightly on the cake, and I'm going to allow it to absorb. And then when you know you've got enough, squish it with your finger and see if water comes out. If that comes out, you're good. If not, add more. Then I thought about the cherries, and I thought maybe they're a bit too big for the end eater, which is me, so I cut them in half. And I'm going to do about a centimetre layer here in this particular jar, because I want distinct layers that we can see. We want those lovely elements that come in a Black Forest cake. So, you know, gauge it with yourself, depending on what type of container that you use, but you want a nice, distinct layer of the cherry goodness. Then, cover with cream. And this is a fairly easy task. This is great for kids also, if you're just trying out in the kitchen with the kids. It's an assembly job, so most kids, they can handle this. Maybe they can make it for mum and dad to be their Valentines. So get the cream, squish it out, make it a nice distinct layer, use the back of the spoon to make it smooth, and then I'm going in with a bigger cookie cutter because yes, my containers go larger at the top. So gauge this, and you know, you don't have to make it a circle. Don't be afraid to tear up your cake to make it fit your container perfectly. But you want a nice distinct layer, as I've said before. Also, if you flip it and put it the wrong way in like that, no one's going to know that you've just, you know, put your fingers in there. But make sure you have clean fingers. And yeah, if you don't have a perfect shape like I have here, you know, I'm like, the circle, it don't fit. No, the world is going to end. My life is so hard. Don't worry, just get the extra bits and make your circle. No biggie. Don't waste your stuff, and no one's going to know in this parfait that you've just used 3 pieces to make up the parfait. So now it's repeating those steps again, putting a bit of liquid on the cake, moisten the cake so it's lovely when you put your spoon into this. Then we're going to add the cherries once again, making sure that you do, you know, cut those cherries a little bit smaller so they're not too big, and depending on where you live, you know, maybe your cherries are smaller. And there's nothing wrong with smaller cherries. So how you use them, right, in the parfait. So cover with cream once again, and make sure that cream is a distinct level. And don't worry if you get a little bit on the side of the glass, just use a little bit of moistened paper towel, give it a bit of swizz around the outside, and that will get a nice even top. The top here, dark chocolate, shredded dark chocolate, like, you know, I don't know how you, what's the thing, we're going to grate, that's the word, grate, English, great. some dark chocolate, I'm just using a vegetable peeler here. But you can use a knife if you want to be really fancy and chefy, or you can get those lovely chocolate curls. And I'm just going to top these with some lovely fresh cherries. That's it, my Black Forest Parfait. Yum!
There you go, guys. Simple and easy, and you're using leftovers, so you're not wasting things, which is very important, I think. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please comment, share, favorite, and of course subscribe. And I'll see you all next Friday for another video recipe. Bye, guys.